Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Odell. Probably seeing the video that I just did with showing everything around my place being packed up and get ready to be shipped up out of here so I can get up out this place in a couple of weeks. Plan is to go home and just basically just chill for, honestly, I'm going to take like 2 months off before I have to head back to or head over to my new duty station up in Ohio. But anyway, um, Tumbler. Everybody that's on eBay right now, you might as well take, if you're selling the Tumbler and you're selling it for $1,500, $2,000, take it down. Just take the shit down. Because especially now when you can pre-order it because they're coming back out with it again for $469. So those who are trying to sell it at that high rate, take it down. You're gonna have to wait until this thing sells again, sells out, and then you can post it back up. I'm contemplating on sitting there thinking about buying two. I already pre-ordered one. I had one. If you guys remember in my videos way back, well, when I opened it, I realized the spoilers on the back they weren't there, and the box has never been opened. It was brand new, straight from the factory. So whoever orders that tumbler, man, check and make sure you got all your parts. And if you ordered it from Sideshow Toys and you ain't got all your parts, send that shit back. The thing is, I bought it from eBay. I bought it off of eBay, but I never opened it. I didn't open that thing up until like 4 months later. And had I would have opened it the day that I got it in the mail and saw, hey, there's no spoilers, I could have returned the shit and got my money back. But unfortunately, I ended up selling it. Somebody said, they didn't care about the spoilers. So that's when I tried getting in touch with Hot Toys and just saying, hey, do you sell these separately? The spoilers, can I pay to get a set? And they're like, they don't do that. I mean, they responded maybe like a month later. But I was going to purchase another one at that moment in time. And then, I don't know, something just told me just to chill, relax, and see what happens. And after sitting there chilling and waiting, almost a year, here they are now getting ready to, re-put it back out. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? I honestly have to say it's probably a good thing for those individuals who don't have one, who never got a chance to get one, and now they want to try and get one. They have to cough up a G at least to sit there and get one. Now they don't. You can get it, for dirt cheap. So my question is, how much is the Batmobile, the '89 Batmobile, is going to be? Because if this is $469, I mean, it comes with the lights, and I think it might. I don't know what the dimension size. It might be a little bit bigger than the '89 Batmobile. It may not be. So I'm thinking now, since they put the Tumbler at $469, maybe the Batmobile will be in the $400 range, maybe five. I don't know. We'll see. But Hot Toys knows exactly what they're doing. The Iron Man Mark One, they already came out with one, and I'm sure they realized that what, it was a hot figure. If you did not get a chance to sit there and get it, when it first came out, to try and get one now, you're going to pay an arm and a leg for. And I think they're realizing that. So they're like, hey, why don't we bring back the shit that uh, is hard to get and very expensive to get? Let's bring it back at an affordable price for everybody. And everybody's going to sit there and definitely jump into it. Me, yeah, I'm gonna grab me a Iron Man Mark One. It'll be the very first Iron Man that I have. The only reason why I haven't collected any of the other Iron Mans is because I never had that Mark One. And I'm like, man, am I gonna go out there and dish the money out and just go on ahead and get the Mark One and start the collection off? Yeah, I was gonna do it eventually, but now after sitting down, chilling, and waiting, here it is. Hot Toys is coming out with the Mark One, so that's ordered. Now there's news of the Bane figure being produced and they're gonna possibly try and put this out before the movie starts. I mean, for customizers, that's got to kind of suck for them, because I know a lot of them are trying now to build the Bane character and possibly sell them to the public. But if Hot Toys plans on doing the Bane figure, that's going to put them out of business, real fast. So Hot Toys right now, they're doing the damn thing. They know what to put out, and that the Dark Knight Rises. For anybody who's sitting there trying to get the Dark Knight Hot Toys or the DX, some people are like, well, should I get one? No, just unless you want to pay an arm and a leg for it, I would sit, chill, relax, and just wait, because eventually they're going to re-put back out Batman again in the Dark Knight suit. I don't know if it'll be different. I don't know if they'll have the Dark Knight with a better head sculpt of Christian Bale. Who knows? This movie is the most anticipated movie in 2012, so Hot Toys is definitely going to sit there and take clear advantage of that. With that being said, Enterbay and Hot Toys, you got all these other companies that do the 1/6 scale, 3A. Um, there's just so many other, companies out there. I look at Hot Toys as being like the WWE of wrestling. Vince McMahon owns wrestling. The dude's got the money. He's got the power, to the point where his outdoes every other wrestling company. No matter how hard or whoever they get, he's got the best. He shows the best. So Hot Toys is kind of in that position. They put out the best shit, hands down. Enterbay, I got an Enterbay Bruce Lee figure that that I mentioned that the old boy gave me, and I like the Hot Toys much better. I look at Enterbay figures. They're hard to articulate. I mean, that bad boy, when I took him out and was checking everything, it was hard as hell just to put him in a pose. As to where the Hot Toys, I mean, it's easy to sit there and put them in a pose. Um, when Mugi 215 did the video of Leon the Professional, there was just too much that he was saying that it's a bitch to put this on, it's a bitch to have him carry the briefcase and all that other stuff, and I don't want to go through all those complications. So, and I looked at the figure and I was like, it's alright. It's nice, but it's just something that I'm not going to rush to sit there and go get. The Scarface, I do want the two Scarface figures, but then when you look at it, the Respect version, the Blitzway is 10 times better than the one that they have for Enterbay. The Blitzway is way much better. The War version, I like that. So Enterbay, the only three products that I will have from them is the Respect, the War version of Scarface, and the T800 from Terminator 2, the 1/4 scale. I can see where Enterbay is trying to do. They're trying to come out now by jumping into the 1/4 scale, doing the Dark Knight or Batman Begins. They're trying to compete with Hot Toys, because eventually, right now, the way that it's going, Hot Toys is going to put them out of business. Hot Toys now is jumping into the 1/4 scale. So, the question is, who can do better? And right now, we all know Hot Toys, pretty much rules everything. So, um, I think Enterbay will still be around, but their sales are not gonna go anywhere near Hot Toys. So I just hope Hot Toys stays on the right track they're going right now, and just continue to produce and bring out different characters, and don't stay with the same stuff going on and on again. Obviously, they got the rights now to Star Wars. I put all the Star Wars figures that I had, and they suck, hands down. The Sideshow collectibles of Star Wars, they suck. Now, it's just because Sideshow started off way back then with them, and then you compare the Hot Toys, like the Hot Toys Luke, version to the Sideshow. I mean, the one for Hot Toys murders the ones for Sideshow. I was sitting there just looking at the bodies and everything, and there's no competition to that. So Hot Toys will end up re-releasing all Star Wars figures again, everything from Luke Skywalker all the way down to Darth Vader again. I'm hoping they get the rights to New Line Cinema, because I would like for them to redo the whole Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street line. I would like for them to do the Friday the 13th line over again, because I think they can do a hell of a lot better job in the clothing and the head sculpts than what Sideshow did. So hopefully in the near future, that's something that they sit there and jump on. Yeah, so for those who did not get the Tumbler, I suggest, you got time to save up for it before it actually hits. You get mad reward points if you do get it through Sideshow or Toys. I got reward points out the ass, but I'm probably going to use those points on the Batmobile when it comes out, and just apply those up to it. So you ain't got a Hot Toys Mark 1, grab it now. If you don't have a bad Tumbler, jump on it now, because you wait until later in the game, you're going to end up paying an arm and a leg for it. So I would jump on it now. See, after this video, still got some more stuff to pack. I'm going to try and see if this Underworld will play right on my laptop, and look at I'll probably look at the quality of the video. I don't think it's going to be that great, but I didn't even know there was even I didn't know the Underworld movie was even coming out this weekend. That shows that it's time for me to leave this country, because I'm not even getting updated on things back in the States. Other than that, what else is popping? Not to be trying to sound like baller status or anything like that. I was looking through. I got an '02 Cadillac Escalade. It's paid off, and coming back home to the States, and it's just like you just can't help it. You start looking on the internet, and you just the new design for the Cadillac. I love it. I love it. I love it. I look at the old design, the one that I have, it's nice, but then I look at the new design, it's like, man, fuck, I cannot sit there and pass it by. So CarMax.com is the shit. That's honestly where I've been doing my shopping for the vehicles that I do have. They're easy to walk up in there and get what you want. So I don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye to my baby yet to get a new one. So I'm really thinking about it. It's like I might jump off when I get home, get off the plane, go home, chill for a couple of days, and head straight up to CarMax. And I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know. Why the fuck am I even talking about cars? All right. Shout outs to everybody. Autobot. John, I still got, don't worry, I got you. Camera will be in the mail. I just been mad busy with work. So that'll be in the mail headed towards you. Let's see. Moogie215. Yeah, dude, I didn't realize you were a tattoo artist. So if I'm in the area, man, you're going to have to hook a brother up, because I still need to get more. CF Motor Racer. Saw your video, man. Don't change shit. Keep your channel. Don't sit there and don't worry about what other people sit there and say, or what other people sit there and do. People probably talk shit about me left and right. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. They can say this, they can say that. The only person that can say stuff that'll hurt my feelings, that'll either put my feelings up or put my feelings down, is my mother and father. I don't care what anybody else says. They can sit there and say whatever. It goes in one ear, out the other. So by all means, if ain't no sense, you don't need to sit there and change your page, homie. You can keep your page, and you can still rep the Predator Samurai when whenever it does come out, you can have that mug out and rep it. So I wouldn't be changing your page because you got idiots out there that that tend to piss you off, man. You gotta let that shit go in one ear and go out the other. I don't even pay attention to stuff like that. That gets you gray hairs. So you ain't gotta change your page, dude. Who else is there? Shit, man. So many people. Uh, yeah, Wayne's Butler, the master at I call the master doing the dioramas. He's just, I mean, shit. He should be working for Hot Toys, making environments and shit, and selling those for Hot Toys. Dean Knight, the master of doing these quick videos on Hot Toys figures. I mean, if Mugi ever did a competition, just say, hey, who can do the best promo for whatever figure, customize or Hot Toys. Dean can't enter that competition because he would pretty much kick everybody's ass. So who else? MRA, badass collection, badass artist. Um, he told me that he's debating. He doesn't know if he has enough room to get the '89 Batmobile. I'll put it to you like this: that is a piece that nobody, if you collect Hot Toys, that is just a piece that you cannot. You just can't sit there and let that one go. I've seen the '89 Batman. Some people have done reviews. Some people have been doing some weird fucking reviews too. I don't really jump all into the whole, review thing. I like to look at other people's reviews and then, I'll use their input, whether or not to get the figure. Magnus, aka Darth Gray, so he does good reviews. Mugi does good reviews as well. Mike Echo, he does good reviews as well. But there are just some people out there that get a little bit too crazy. I can't remember what video it was that I was watching. He got a little bit too crazy with that Batman. Yeah. Uh, and the new Batman, bad figure, awesome figure. I'm not really too pleased with the cape though. So we'll see what happens when I get it. But it just looks like the cape, I don't know, the cape kind of looks tacky on the figure. So, but that's something for me to check out when it ships. I'll probably be home when it arrives in the mail. But yeah, so the '89 Batmobile, the way that I look at it is that is a piece that you just can't sit there and let go. I remember when that movie came out and he first showed the Batmobile. Literally everybody sounded like they had an orgasm in the movie theater. So if you saw that movie when it first came out, you loved it. You can't get the Joker and then you can't get Batman and not get that Batmobile. I understand you. I saw your video with all your stuff that you have at home, brother. I'm gonna tell you right now, the stuff that you have that you've seen the TV show on A&E. It's called Hoarders. Okay, where people just have amounts of stuff that they keep and that they don't get rid of. I'm gonna tell you right now. Find out what are your valuable things are, and then find out what your not so valuable things are. Find out what do you have out displayed, what do you don't have out displayed that's somewhere in the corner of the crawl space that you don't plan on ever taking it out. Those are the things you need to sit there and get rid of. Nothing Hot Toys, none of your custom figures, but like the little action figures and everything, if they're not really worth, an awesome value, get rid of it. Just get rid of it. I'm telling you, don't do eBay because you'll be doing eBay a favor paying all eBay, those fucking extra fees and whatnot. If you live in a neighborhood where there's mad kids all over the neighborhood, you do a straight 100%, you tell them 100% toy garage sale. Post signs up, have that shit outside. I guarantee you, parents will come through with their kids and buy all that shit up. And then you'll have room for the tumbler and, you know, all sorts of other things. Plus, it'll put a smile on your lady's face, because then she's gonna be like, oh wow, now we got some more room. That's my advice to you on what to do, because you can't pass that '89 Batmobile up. You can't. So first ask yourself if you can depart with all that stuff. That's the main question. You can depart with all that stuff, man. Start separating what you want, what you don't want, and get it. Create yourself 40 to 50% more room, and because Hot Toys, they're gonna bring it. I got the honest to God feeling that they're gonna bring it. I'm not even gonna lie. I even feel that they're gonna actually do a Kanye West and Jay-Z figure. I just got that feeling. You know, Watch the Throne is the number one album of the year. Those two are just they you put them together and it's one big fucking masterpiece. Those are the only two, and it's been a while because you had Dre and Snoop, you know, and they were a beast together. So it's been a while since you've actually seen something like that. So you got Kanye West and Jay-Z together. They're a beast. So you know, I would have loved to seen Pop and the Game go at it. You know what I'm saying? Collabo and do something. That shit would have been sick. So I was thinking last night, yeah, they probably might sit there and do. Jay Z is he's an iconic, he's a hip hop icon. You know, so why not? You know, why not do you know, a Biggie, a Pac? I already asked Kim's wrong. I already asked him to look into those to look into that stuff, and I will let everybody know about the Beatles and the Jimi Hendrixon. Um, I have not seen anything. Did I say Henderson? Jimi Hendrix. Start. I'm sorry. Um, haven't heard anything yet. So he did say the end of January, which is coming up. So first thing that I hear, some I'm gonna pass it on to everybody else. All right. I've been talking too long. I'm gonna check out and see if this Underworld is going to play right. It's probably not. It's probably a shitty quality. All right, y'all, deuces. I probably won't do another video until I get home. And then I'm going to do a video of all the shit that I got sent there to the house. I'll show y'all Freddy, the life-size Freddy, and the Jordan sculpt I got done, the whole nine. Y'all see some crazy shit. All right, y'all, peace.